Today we are going to do a little work day in my life. I thought this would be sort of fun since I sort of opened up to you guys about doing my freelance work to share sort of what a day in my life looks like. Honestly, every single day is different. There is really no usual day in my life, but nonetheless, I still think that it's a fun idea to share this with you guys. And if anything, it means that I can do a lot of them, show you lots of different days. So right now I'm getting ready because I have a meeting with a potential client at 9 a.m. It's 8:30 right now. Luckily they're like 2 blocks away from me, which is really nice. But I'm gonna go meet with them, and that is the first thing on my agenda. Very intrigued to see if I can help them with their business or not. So obviously I won't really be able to vlog in this meeting. I will certainly fill you guys in a little bit afterwards, as much as I can, about things we talked about, in case you're curious when you're doing a potential client meeting, what that's like. After this, we'll definitely be heading home. Oh, by the way, if you watch my videos all the time, then you probably realize that I'm not home. Also, if you don't watch my videos all the time, hi, welcome to my channel. But yeah, I am not at home right now. I'm actually staying at my boyfriend Connor's apartment this week because I have a friend in town who's staying at my place. Another perk of my job, I can work from anywhere, so it does make things like this very easy. Downside, I don't have all of my usual makeup stuff, and this concealer sort of isn't cutting it. It's okay. It's the Maybelline Fit Me. Had good reviews online, but not my favorite. If you guys have a favorite drugstore concealer that I should be trying, let me know. Sort of been on the hunt for one lately. Siren, but makeup and hair are done now. I'm going to get dressed now and get ready to head out. Unfortunately, Connor doesn't have any full-length mirrors in his apartment, so this is how I'll be showing you my fit. Just a little bodysuit, some nice trousers, just sneakers, casual but still like professional enough. You know, I don't like to go in with a super like corporate or like anything crazy like that, because that's just not me. It's not how I'm gonna conduct my business. It's gonna be more relatable and chill, but still professional, which I think is sort of the vibe that this fit gives off. Yeah, it is 8:40 now, so definitely time to get ready and head out the door to this meeting. I guess I'll probably end up checking in with you guys afterwards. I will let you know how it goes. And we're back. Back at Connor's now. I'm just going through some emails and dealing with some of that, because in about 15 minutes, I think I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Katie and grab a coffee with her. As I mentioned, she's just here visiting right now because she's thinking about whether she wants to move to LA or not. I just thought that I would grab a quick coffee with her. She doesn't have a lot of time, which is perfect because neither do I, before we sort of split off, and then I can really start diving into some work. I have a vlog to edit, so that's gonna be #1 priority, and then from there, we're gonna sort of see what happens. But I want to tell you a little bit about this meeting that I have with this potential client. It went really well. It's actually for a clothing brand, actually 2 different clothing brands. They do graphic tees, and each brand is sort of targeted towards different people. They walked me through a little bit of what they're looking for, their company history, stuff like that. They are like traditionally a wholesaler who are now sort of starting to develop their own brands, which is really cool. And so they're looking to bring someone on to help manage social media. The thing with this job is that really what they're looking for is bringing on someone full-time, benefits, the whole thing. And that's just not what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking to bring on an additional freelance client. So I did pitch that to them. I sort of told them how it would work. Their office is like just blocks away from where I live, so I could come into the office anytime, and they seemed open to that, but it just really depends on what they're looking for. But it is good. They wanted me to put together a little deck of sort of what I see for each brand, and so I'm gonna prepare that for them and send it over their way by tomorrow. So yeah, gotta start getting that together. So that will definitely be on the list today. Also, I'm doing a social media consultation today. This girl reached out and just wanted some like advice on sort of where to go with her social media. So I'm walking her through that, and then there is potential to bring her on as a client, although it would be like smaller budget. We'll see, you know, what the deal is with that, and if she feels like she needs someone, or if she gets enough from the consultation that she feels like she can handle it moving forward. But yeah, that's gonna be exciting stuff. I already prepared a whole deck for her, which is really great. So excited for that. I have so much good stuff to show her. Anyway, that's sort of like the breakdown of this day. And then on top of that, just all of my usual freelance work. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through emails right now, and then probably head out to go meet Katie. right, made it through most of my emails actually, which is great. And now I'm going to head out to meet Katie quickly. Just gonna grab a quick coffee. Connor doesn't have a fancy coffee machine in his building like I do. So need to outsource my coffee today. Let's go do it. Got my coffee and a bit of social interaction in, and now we are ready to go back to work. And we're back in comfy clothes. I'll probably get changed again before the consultation, but also maybe not. It's just like top up, and this just looks like a nice whatever top. Anyway, I need to dive into editing now so I can get a vlog up today. So that's what I'm going to work on now, and a little bit more work on sort of like Instagram branding deck that I'm putting together for a client that I'm meeting with tomorrow. So I'm going to do that. Okay, let's get some editing done. I'm just putting the finishing touches on my vlog now, which is great. Let me finish this up and then we're gonna make some lunch before our consultation, which is in about an hour and a half. So typically during the week for lunch, I like to have salad, stuff like that. Since we are at Connor's, I don't really have all my groceries here. I did bring one salad, but I ate that yesterday for lunch, so I'm just sort of have to improvise. I don't wanna use too much of his stuff, so I'm just stealing a little bit of penne pasta. We're just gonna do penne, a little bit of sauce on there, nothing crazy, plus it's really quick. So our water is boiling here. We're gonna get it going. Okay, the pasta is finished, so I'm just gonna throw a little bit of butter on there. Just a bit. I like to lightly sauce things. A touch of garlic salt on top. Perfect, quick little meal. Alrighty guys, about 5 minutes until my consultation starts. I'm gonna throw back on my bodysuit just because I feel like I should. I wanna get some water for myself. It's an hour-long consult, so I just wanna make sure that like, I'm comfortable, I'm all set, everything's good to go. Yeah, so I'm super excited for this. The person who I'm doing the consult with's name is Ashley. She runs a web development design company called LYFT Design Co. I'll leave a link to her website down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, we're mostly consulting on her social media right now, which she doesn't use a ton. So super excited for our meeting together. I think it's gonna be really good. Call complete. Went really well. I think we came up with some really good strategy for her and some good just points to use moving forward, which is really great. So next up, I need to work on a bit of a web design project, and then I need to spend a little bit of time building my website as well, because I really want to get that finished like by next week if I can. So yeah, lots to do still, but all good stuff. So I thought it would be cool to show you guys a little bit of an example of what I do for web design, because just to clarify, I don't actually know how to like code a website from start to finish. I definitely know some HTML, but not enough that I could just create a whole website. But what I do sometimes is design the websites that then get sent to a developer to then turn into a physical website. So I'm gonna show you an example here. This isn't the one that I did today, but it's one that I did a few months ago, and I sort of like blacked out some company info. Here you can get a sort of idea of what I do when I'm doing web design. So like this is an example of a homepage web design that I created. So you can see like you create like the header, the footer, like literally this is just the way that it would work. And then I usually send a brief of like, okay, if you click here, this would happen. If you did this, this would happen, stuff like that. And then I typically put together like 2 to 3 designs per web page. That way they have some options. And then also like typically I don't just do the home page. I'll put together like what, you know, one of their other pages would look like as well, just so that they can get an idea. But yeah, that's sort of what I do for web design stuff. I don't do like a ton of that, but I do like, I don't know, at least one every month. So it's really fun. Honestly, I really enjoy doing it. You get to be creative. That's my favorite part of my job, is when I get to be creative versus like the analytical stuff. That stuff is cool too, and it's sort of cool to see how everything works, but like the creative stuff is definitely the most fun. Anyway, I did just finish the web design that I was working on today and sent that over, so we'll see if we get any feedback about that today. Actually, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time working on an example feed for that potential client that I met with this morning, and then work on my website, which I know I said I was gonna do, but yeah, I wanna actually do that feed part first. And I'm also probably getting dinner in like about an hour-ish, so yeah, this workday is probably gonna go into the evening. It is now 7 p.m. so I have to get ready to head out to grab something to eat now, but I did want to show you guys a little bit of sort of what I'm working on here for this potential client. They asked me to put together an example of what I see for their feed, and so I sort of dove into their brand a little bit, and here's what I came up with. None of these photos are from the brand, really, you know, have anything specific to do with the brand. It's more about like what the vibe of it will be. So I feel like it's okay to show you this. So I basically just create a little fake Instagram feed of sort of what sort of content I would like to see from them, and then present this to them with some like key points of like what I was trying to do with this feed, and some caption ideas of like how I would caption different photos from this feed. And that's like a pretty typical ask from a brand to see something like that. And I just like putting that together anyway, even when I just first start working with the brand, because I want to make sure that I understand what they're looking for, that they understand the direction that I see them going, and that we can meet somewhere in the middle. Yeah, but anyway, I really have to start getting ready for dinner now because I'm gonna be late, so let's do it. Nothing like ending the day with a marg. Cheers. Well deserved from both of us, obviously. Vacation Katie and work Jill need it. To close out my night, I just finished up that last project just because I didn't have quite enough time when I was like curating the different Instagram feeds, and I had to come up with a couple caption examples and stuff like that. So I just finished that up. I'm exporting the document now, and I'm going to send it over to them. It is now 10 p.m. so I'm pretty sure that I'm done with work for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was interesting to you and not just like weird. I know it was sort of like me sitting on my computer a lot, but that's pretty much what I do with my day, and I hope you got a little bit of a better idea of like different tasks that I do, since I sort of walked you through like a few of the different projects that I was doing. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.